HTML and CSS are the important aspects of front-end development. Developers around the world do wonders with CSS and JavaScript, but trust me, HTML shouldn't be underestimated. HTML is actually capable of doing a lot of things easily, which can be insanely helpful to developers in making their work fun and stress-free. You can use this download attribute when you want your users to download the link directly instead of navigating to the file. Like here in this example, I will simply click on the image to download it. Once I do that, it will ask me directly where to save the file, or it may directly download it depending on your system settings. In case if you want to set some other name to the file that you are setting up for download, then you can write download equal to file name with whatever name that you want to call it. Otherwise, it will be downloaded with the same name. The title attribute helps in easily adding a tooltip which can provide extra information to your users. For example, we have this download link option here and you want to show some more information to the user. Right now when the mouse is rolled over, there is no information popping up. Now let me add this title attribute and then let's see the changes. Now it is showing additional information that we have added as a tooltip when I roll over the mouse. Do you like it when HTML breaks words where it's not supposed to? Me neither. Using the WBR, that is word break tag, you can easily find the points where it is okay to break words. When you have a continuous word, it is going to resize the text. Very simple. Let's have a look at an example. Now here, what's happening when I am slowly resizing the browser window? Did you see this? The word breaks where we have given the WBR tag. You can make any content editable by setting the content editable attribute to true. You don't have to worry if it's a div or a paragraph, it will become editable. To understand this attribute, let's check this example. Currently, this content cannot be edited. You cannot make any changes to it. Now let me add the content editable attribute and equals to true. Now when you click here, you can see that I can write anything I want inside this element. You can load images on demand, popularly called lazy loading, by setting the loading attribute to lazy. So for example, let's search a topic, say watches, and now I click on the images section, and now when I scroll, you can observe the page getting loaded and new images are appearing while I am scrolling down. This is a very simple but effective optimization technique that loads only the section that is visible to the user, and the other images are loaded later as per the user's need. To show an image, generally we write image tag like this, where we have the img src is equal to the URL. But now since you want the images to load lazily, you just have to add loading attribute with lazy value. So you see here loading equals to lazy. This will make sure that image is not immediately loaded, but it appears when it actually needs to be appeared in front of user. You can create a very basic yet easy accordion by using the details and summary semantic elements. Let's check this example. When I click on this icon and it shows more information. The key is that you use the details tag and the summary tag. Whatever you write below the summary, I mean the tag, like here in this code we have paragraph below summary tag, and it automatically manages it in an expandable way. The spell check attribute, when set to true, tells the browser that the user input in this element has to be checked for grammar and spelling mistakes. So here in this example, if you see that I'm trying to write a wrong spelling and it has automatically done the spell check and tells me that it is a wrong spelling. The text direction attribute is very useful when we are dealing with languages that don't follow the left to right rule like English. Let me show you a quick example. Here is a code snippet where I have written some text and the text direction is default, that is left to right, which generally happens with most of the languages. But there are few languages which are written in the right to left direction. In such case, let me add another line whose direction is from right to left. For that, I'm just using English language, but there can be other language as well. So I will add a CSS class here. I'll say paragraph.rtl and direction I'm going to set RTL. And inside this paragraph, I'll say class RTL and content editable equals to true. So what does this mean? This means if I write something here, it will start from the right hand side, like some languages are written from right to left. By writing dir equal to auto, the browser will change the text alignment as per the language of the content. That is, depending on the browser's language setting, it will automatically make it left to right or right to left. So the class RTL we have applied, that won't be needed if we have set direction, that is dir equal to auto, for an element. Often it happens that you make calls to a common domain various times on your website. Now in HTML you can use the base element to set a base URL, as you can see here. Here I have used a link from W3 Schools as a base URL, and when I click on this, it will take me to the path. However, if we did not give the base URL, then we would have to write the full path like this. If there are multiple images, then you would have to write each one of them. The section of URL which is getting repeated can be placed inside the base URL, so that portion is automatically joined with the anchor tags href. If you have used libraries like Axios, it is a very common practice to set a base URL which will help you in writing cleaner codes. HTML is just not used to setting up the structure of your data or document. With these one-line attributes, you can do much more directly to your HTML file. Which feature do you use most in your day-to-day work? Let us know in the comment section.